It was the kind of day where you wished you never got out of bed. Rain pummeled my leaky roof as if applauding me for not ending it all before I brushed my teeth that morning. That's when she walked in. A tall drink of water with legs like Bowie knives. Long, sleek, smooth, and deadly if you got too close.
Do you mind?
You ain't from around here.
I just got into town.
Then what brings you to my little hole in the wall?
I've got a rock that needs looking under and I don't feel like getting my hands dirty.
Her voice was like a good scotch, smoky with the right amount of funk.
Are you just going to sit there?
The name's Derringer. Rick Derringer. But I'm sure you already knew that.
You're a dick.
The best.
So, Mr. Derringer, are you interested in my case?
Well, that depends. You can call me Dick.
I'm sure I will.
So,
It's about my uncle.
listen, beautiful, I ain't no therapist.
I don't need one. I'm trying to get to the bottom of something. Word on the street is you're the guy to talk to.
Lady, I live on the bottom.
The name's Selma Widowmaker.
Cute. You come up with that all by yourself?
Don't test my patience, Dick, or you won't live long enough to find out.
I knew then and there I was in a heap of trouble. This ain't the kind of dame you say no to. Should have known better than to brush my pearly whites that day.
You all right?
Fine. So you're gonna give me the lowdown, or do I have to read your mind?
Like you could. I'm looking for my uncle, Dr. Phineas Grimm.
Don't normally do missing persons. This sounds more like a case for the fuzz.
It's a sensitive issue. I prefer if the police weren't involved.
One.
A couple of years back, a tragic turn of events led to me inheriting a sizable family fortune.
Sizable?
More than a lot and less than infinity.
No,
At the time, my uncle was working on some pretty radical experiments, which I really believed in, but I guess I was the only one. He couldn't get funding, so I made a generous donation to his cause.
Well, let me guess, he took the dough and he hid it.
I wish it was that simple. After my investment, his experiments took a bizarre turn. He assured me he was on something huge, but I was concerned. 3 months ago, he disappeared. I thought it was just another one of his reclusive episodes, so I had a friend in town go check his lab. It's been collecting dust. It's as if he vanished off the face of the earth.
This isn't just about your money, is it?
Let's just say I'd like to protect my investment.
I'm guessing the good doctor's experiments weren't necessarily the legal kind, were they?
Well detected, Mr. Derringer.
Then let's get started. You're going to take me to his laboratory.
Please, would be nice.
Yeah, it would.
Space me a story from outer space. How dragons and lizards all over the place. Space me a story from outer space. Clothes that you got, you can't erase. Suspecting detective and one alluring game. You stick them inside a spaceship. Now you're playing our game. Space story. It's not a space. All dragons and lizards all over the place. All over the place.
So what can you tell me about your uncle's experiments?
He was working with DNA. He had figured out a way to manipulate.
Why?
He wanted to find a creative super gene. He wanted to figure out how to make people better in every way.
In other words, he wanted to play God.
Not at first. He was experimenting on animals and getting close to a major breakthrough.
Until what?
There was a mix-up. He never really told me. All I know is he accidentally discovered something and instantly became obsessed. He worked tirelessly day and night. I wouldn't see him for weeks at a time.
You don't know anything about the work he was doing.
He was a private person. I tried to respect that. Whatever happened involved DNA and lasers.
What the hell is a laser?
Some kind of science ray. We're here. What is it?
I don't know what any of this jargon means.
That's your brilliant deduction?
Cool it, doll face. That doesn't mean I don't know what went down here.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so. You said it was as if Dr. Grimm vanished off the face of the earth.
Yes.
I think it's because he did.
Excuse me?
My hunch is correct. Your uncle is somewhere in outer space.
Impossible.
No, I wouldn't have believed it either, but the evidence tells a different story.
Enlighten me, Mr. Derringer.
Gladly. It all began about 2 years ago.
Hey, God! How can I possibly concentrate on my work when these so-called authorities keep breathing down my neck with the rules and regulations? I need some place where I can continue my work undisturbed.
He searched for the perfect place to set up his secret laboratory and took on an assistant to help with his growing workload.
Bunsen, come here.
What is it, Dr. Grimm? Wowie zowie!
This is an exciting day. How are the other test subjects coming along?
Oh, the tests are excellent. The regulations inspectors keep coming by to have me worried. I'm afraid that if they find out what we're up to, they'll shut us down.
They can suck lemons, all of them! Oh, pardon my outburst, my boy. It wasn't directed at you. I guess the pressure's getting to me.
You've been cooped up here for days. Perhaps you need a break.
There's an idea. Perhaps a few hours at the local speakeasy will loosen me up.
At the speakeasy, a chance meeting with a rogue pilot led him to the answer he was looking for.
Outerspace!
But how, sir?
I met the captain of an intergalactic vehicle, which was designed by a secret government agency.
Gee willikers, a spaceship? It can't be.
It's true. same secret agency developed a facility on a distant planet.
You're pulling my leg.
I assure you I am not.
And the doctor's good fortune didn't end there.
And as luck would have it, everyone in the secret agency has been killed due to an intergalactic incident.
Horrible.
No, Watson, don't you see what this means? There's an empty facility in outer space that no one knows about. And I know the one man who can take us there. For the right price, of course.
Why, that is astonishing. These circumstances could not possibly be any more convenient.
Exactly.
Grimm and Bunsen spent the following months traveling back and forth to the planet, setting up their space lab. Once it was complete, they left for good.
Incredible. How did you deduce all that?
I'm a pro. Besides, most of it was written in this journal.
Nice sleuthing. Well, if that crazy story is true and my uncle and his assistant are in outer space, what are we supposed to do about it?
If you'd hired anyone other than me, you'd be out of luck.
Why is that?
I've got a guy who knows things. He's ex-military and he owes me a favor. Howdy, Stooley. We need to have a little chat. We're fooling around. You know exactly who this is. I'm looking for a spaceship and a guy that flies it. That ain't the answer I'm looking for. Now you listen to me, you no good for nothing nobody. I know that you know you know something, so you better start talking before I call some people you know and tell them some things I know about you. And I know you don't want them to know what I know. Thanks, Dooley. Knew you'd come around. My guy's gonna set up a meeting with this so-called space pilot who's gonna call me back with a time and a place.
Until then?
Wait.
I think we've been stood up.
Stooley may be a lowlife, but he's never messed me about before. I'm going to start now.
If you say so.
Are you working, Selma?
Oh, not the Marx Brothers.
Get in!
Nothing, you're just not what I expected. You don't look like a captain.
I'm not the captain. I'm first on Cincinnati Street. He sent me here to pick you up.
So where is this captain of yours?
You should be back on the vessel by the time we get there.
So you're taking us directly to the spaceship?
Not to be impolite, but it's actually a dirigible. And yes, I'm taking you there.
What kept your captain from coming here himself?
It's hard to say. He's a very busy man.
You don't say.
Oh yes, he's always away on secret meetings or benefits in his honor. Most times he's not until the wee hours of the morning.
I see.
There she is!
Yeah, Zooks.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
You're gonna love this. We can drive right into the loading bay.
Well, boom! What took you so long? Different on the phone. Hey, what the devil? What's the big idea? Is this another one of your jobs?
My name's Derringer. Rick Derringer.
And you think you could just waltz on board my deck?
Let me interject, sir. This is Rick and Selma. You asked me to pick them up.
Oh, yes, I vaguely remember that. Now, my time is valuable and limited, so start talking before it runs out.
We're looking for a Dr. Phineas. We have reason to believe you used a little vessel here flying out of space.
Ha! Poppycock! I never heard such a tall tale. This is an average everyday ritual and nothing more.
Look here, Miss...
That's hammer fist to you. Captain.